So a God encounter that I've had very recently was when my mom passed away on the 8th of April this year. And my dad had passed away on March 15th, and then we'd gotten together to grieve that, and then we all got COVID, and which eventually took my mom's life. And really the God encounter was the last 3 days of her life. So she went on a ventilator for a week, and then they took her off, and then we didn't hear from her or for a day. And then she reached out, and she was saying some pretty weird stuff. She had some hallucinations, and she had ICU delirium, and she thought that her kids hated her and that she'd done all these terrible things. And we were able to get in and see her. Had some ways of getting the hospital to work with us, and so all four of her kids we were able to spend from Tuesday morning until Thursday night with her, and all four of us were able to be there at the same time for the last couple hours of her life. And the reason why that was a God encounter was that there's several reasons why that's a God encounter. To see a person with very strong faith make the decision, to be 1 hour completely lucid and assisted with some breathing, but to be awake and fully who they are and who you know them to be, and to the next hour being dead. And to watch someone of faith go through that transition with no fear. God was definitely there. And so we were able to sing praise and worship, my mom and her four kids, and just have such a special graduation for her, leaving this world for the next. And it was such a gift for her to give us. It was a demonstration of faith, and it was exactly what I expected. And I think the real encounter with God is the way that my mom raised us. And it was almost as expected. Almost the most poignant thing about it was that it didn't seem extraordinary. My mom raised us that there was a heaven to gain and a hell to shun, and that Jesus was the difference. He was the answer. And seeing her courage and joy and confidence, that was the encounter, was the confirmation of what she raised us to believe.